Hello to my beautiful twin flames. This is going to be a message for the week of June 29th through July 5th, but of course, these readings are timeless, okay? So, whenever you run across this message, is of course when it is meant for you to receive the message. Much of the message today will be for the Divine Feminine. I have a lot of words of advice and encouragement for the Divine Feminine, and we will be taking a peek to see what exactly is going on with the Divine Masculine. You guys keep in mind that energy is fluid, so these things could have already happened. They could be happening right now, or they may happen in the future, and the outcome is always going to depend on the free will of you and your person. Okay. Keep in mind also that these roles may be reversed. Okay. Also, he could be a she could be a he. And you guys should only take the messages if they resonate with you. I'm going to get right into the message right now. So, Divine Feminine. I want to start the reading off with giving you a bit of advice because there is a very, very strong energy that is present right now for the Divine Feminine. And there is also a very, very big test that is coming up for you. Divine Feminines have been tested a lot lately. I'm pretty sure that I have several readings in the last month or so where I have discussed, Divine Feminine being tested by karmic partners as well as by the Divine Masculine. I also have a reading where I mentioned that Divine Masculine have, many of them have gotten themselves out of karmic situations, but they have unfinished business and things that they will be doing before they actually return to Divine Feminine. And so, you guys, before I turn the camera on, I pulled these oracle cards, and I know this must be a really important message because I had so many issues with just getting started with doing the reading. But the very first card that I got out is Message in a Bottle. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you should absolutely expect communication from your Divine Masculine if you haven't already received communication. The next card out is the Yin card. This is absolutely the Divine Feminine card, Yin. Yin, though, is also about receptivity, okay? So this is you absolutely receiving a good message from your Divine Masculine. I feel like many of you will receive messages or communication from the Divine Masculine, and you're probably going to hear every single thing that you have wanted to hear. Everything that your intuition has been telling you about this person returning, it's like you're going to receive that confirmation, okay? The next card, though, is the Poised card. So what this is saying here is that you guys, you are ready for this. You have been in your power, you're feeling free, you're confident, you're creative. Again, it's like you've been preparing for this communication for quite some time, right? So now we have the Yang card, which is Divine Masculine. So again, you can absolutely be assured that most likely you're going to receive a message from the Divine Masculine, okay? A message that is going to make you very, very happy, okay? That sounds great, Divine Feminine. It sounds absolutely beautiful, and I know that it is an exciting moment for a lot of people who have especially been on the journey for a very long time. This is going to make you feel like your new life is here. The union, the new beginning, and everything that you've looked for. And for some of you, it is, but everyone is at a different point in place in their journey. For some of you, though, you need to be careful, and the reason why is because yes, we have the chaos and conflict card. This is where the warning comes in. You're going to receive this amazing message from the Divine Masculine, but I feel like it's coming in with chaos and conflict. Some of these Divine Masculines, they are in between worlds, meaning they're transitioning from one situation and trying to make their way to you. But you guys have to remember, whether there is distance between you and this person, there's religious factors, financial issues, children, karmic partners, family, friends, whatever the case may be. No one can wake up from any type of karmic situation that they have and decide that they're going towards the love of their life and everything is just going to be smooth sailing. You guys absolutely have to allow this Divine Masculine time to wrap up his unfinished business and heal before he comes to you. This is where the test comes in because many of you, you're anxious, you're ready. You've been waiting on this. So as soon as they contact you, you think, oh, it's time for us to go into union. No, you need to pump your brakes. Chaos and conflict was then followed by the card here that says time to go. Spirit is telling you that your opportunity to be with this masculine is here, but the time is not now, okay? When this person comes in with this great message, you guys, when they also present this chaos, this conflict, and everything else with you, because many of them, they've gotten out of karmic cycles, but they still are experiencing karma in their lives right now. You're going to have to leave. You're going to be faced with a choice between, do you want your new life where you're fully in your power and you're poised, okay? Or do you want to leave? Now, my suggestion is for some of you, and you know your situation better than I do, but for many of you, you need to leave, okay? You need to leave because this is something that glitters right now, but it's not gold. You guys have to always understand that you can release a connection and not destroy it. I don't feel like the time is right for many of these unions to come into place. I feel like many of the divine masculines are coming to realize who you are, and they're recognizing that you are indeed their divine feminine, but they still have a lot that they need to clean up. If you guys jump at the first opportunity to be with this divine masculine, you're going to end up orphaned. You're going to end up left out in the cold again, okay? You guys, like I said, for some of you, especially the ones who are very evolved and you've been on this journey for a long time, you know some of these divine masculines, they have been in marriages. They have children. There's distance between you. There are some twin flames that live in different countries. You cannot think that just because this person reaches out to you and they tell you what you want to hear, that it's time for you to be in union. Do not ignore the red flags. Do not interrupt their karma. Do not take on their karma, okay? Because you guys are in a position, as this card says, you have a leg up, okay? You're ahead of this divine masculine. You guys, believe it or not, you are the ones that are leading this connection. Your wisdom, your discernment, your intuition, your spiritual team of your guides, your ancestors, you know, you have your soul family, you're watching tarot. Many of you have evolved a lot, so you should be able to see through this. And Spirit is coming in to test you to find out, will you still fall for something that is glitter simply because you want the gold? I can guarantee you, if you fall for the glitter, you won't get the gold right now. Because this divine masculine is putting on his best right now to come towards you, because he's actually going through a lot. And as soon as he receives that comfort that he needs from you, he is going to abandon you because he's still not ready. You guys, twin flames do not come together until you have both done the work. The work has not been done here. So the card here that I just pulled out that you guys need to release, it says, surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson in every moment. So as I said before, you will be faced with, will you take this new life, or will you deal with this chaos and conflict? Spirit has said twice here, time to go and orphaned, okay? You have to learn divine feminine when it's time to go. And you don't need to get yourself into a situation that's going to leave you orphaned and brokenhearted to learn the lesson. This is something that has happened multiple times. It's Mercury retrograde. If you guys have been in this connection for a long time, this is most likely something that happened last year, the year before that. It is the same lesson that keeps coming over and over and over. If you want something different, you have to do something different. Do not jump into a situation with this masculine because you missed them, or because you found out they're no longer with the karmic, or because you found out, you know, that their mom doesn't care if they're with you. Whatever the thing is that has kept the two of you apart, for many of you, that blockage has been removed. But just because that blockage has been removed does not mean that it's time for this union to come together. Okay, so that is the message that I have for Divine Feminine. Let's find out what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Uh-oh. I have a card in there. Guys, I'm using these new Twin Flame Oracle decks that I just received. I did a few readings with these decks earlier in the week, and I love them. I got some really great messages. For those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for visiting. For those of you who are returning, hey, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Especially if this message is resonating with you already, I would really, really appreciate it. So, you guys will see what's going on with this connection. I'm going to get just a few cards to get an overview of how you guys are thinking about this connection right now. And then we're just going to tap right in and see what's going on with the Divine Masculine. Look, right off the bat, we got the Stuck card and the Runner card. Stuck, blockage, third party, silence. You need to shift your focus to clear your energy, okay? The Runner, someone that's escaping from emotion and confusion, on the run. So for many of you, this Divine Masculine, like I said, they may come into you right now because they are just getting themselves out of this stuck situation. Okay. We have the Memories card here. Nostalgia, repetition. It's reliving the past. This person right now, for many of you, this Divine Feminine, this Divine Masculine has recently gotten out of a bad situation themselves. For some of them, they're dealing with heartbreak. They're dealing with pain. They're going through a major shift or transformation in their life. They're going through the dark night of the soul. They are ascending. Okay? Their consciousness is expanding. They're becoming connected to spirit. So naturally, they're going to want to come to Divine Feminine because they need guidance. They need your energy. You are a source of energy for this Divine Masculine. Whenever they are on the run from something else in their life, they always manage to come to you. But for those of you who have learned your own lessons about self-worth and your own value, you should not be there just to be a source of energy for him if he's not building with you. Okay? Because some of these masculines, believe it or not, they will take your energy and they will put it into themselves and a karmic person or a karmic situation. Okay? You want this to be an equal give and take. So, Divine Feminine, be careful. Do not allow yourself to go from being Divine Feminine to a rebound. Okay? You have to play chess, not checkers here. You have to really, really keep yourself on that throne in the Empress energy no matter what. Okay? You can't be at the top if you don't know the bottom line. And the bottom line is, this situation right now is something that is glitter and is not quite gold. The last card here is Winter. You feel out in the cold. This also means that, you know, you could receive some answers by the winter. And these cards fell out. I'm not going to take them, but we have Control here. Releasing the need to control the situation. Masculine, which is the Divine Masculine, your twin. Okay. We have Cycles. Life cycles. Staying grounded in the now. Very important for right now. And then Offer. Gesture. Engagement. Okay. Again, you guys are going to receive some type of offer or communication from your masculine, but it's the same thing that has happened multiple times. For many of you, you have the type of twin flame. Every few months, you and this person, you check in and you get your hopes up and you think, oh my goodness, union is close by, and all of a sudden, they're gone just as quickly as they come in. If you want that cycle to close out, because it is closing out, you have to do your part. It's not only the Divine Masculine that's coming in and out. You guys cannot continue to allow the Divine Masculine to come in and out. You have to be willing to release your control issues and only open your heart to this Divine Masculine and share energy with him when he is fully committed to going into some type of union. If they come in and they're inconsistent, you need to keep on your own path. Surrender to your soul's path. Okay? So let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine. You guys, I don't want to make this reading too long. Okay. Spirit, tell me about Divine Masculine. King of Swords. Yeah, Divine Masculine right now is looking at the situation. He's looking at the facts. He's trying to figure some things out. He's planning, plotting, strategizing. But they are getting in touch with their intuition at this time also, okay? Knight of Wands here with the Hangman. This Divine Masculine has a lot of split energy right now. One minute he's ready to come towards you, and the next minute he is stalling. He's delayed. He doesn't really know which way to go or what he wants to do, okay? I feel like for many of them, the Divine Masculine, he is stalling. He doesn't know where he wants to go, what he wants to do. And then Spirit is telling him, no, you need to go for it right now. Okay? Or Spirit is telling Divine Masculine, you need to chill out and you need to actually go through this ascension process before you even contact the Divine Feminine. Whichever way it is, though, he's in a split energy. He's still in between worlds. He's transitioning. Okay? And the feminines, you guys, you need to allow them time to do that. You know? If you've been waiting all this time, it won't hurt you to wait on them to come to you correct. So let's see. What is in Divine Masculine's headspace right now? What is Divine Masculine thinking right now? What is in Divine Masculine's headspace? Yeah, you guys, these cards are taking so long to come out. It's probably very similar to the Divine Masculine with this Moon card here. There's still a lot about this person, this Divine Masculine, and this connection that is hidden, I feel. Yet, does he have romantic thoughts and feelings about you? Absolutely. But there's still something here that is an illusion. Like I said, there's a lot of nostalgia here. He's missing you, longing for you. But there's still a lot that you don't know about this connection. You should always be concerned when someone rushes in just out of nowhere, you know. Especially if they're rushing in and they're not trying to actually be open with you about their intentions. And this is the time right now, Divine Feminine, you have to learn how to trust your own intuition. You have to be able to be discerning. If something seems off with this Divine Masculine, it is, and you need to trust it. Yeah. As I said, if something seems off. Temperance, okay? Divine Masculine right now is trying to get balanced. He needs to release a lot of things from the past in order to move forward. There's been a lot of conflict, chaos, confusion. Okay? The third party energy and everything else that has been around him has been a lot. I feel like in the past, of course, this Divine Masculine didn't listen to you. He didn't listen to his intuition. He went for the thing that was going to make him feel good. He wanted to be seen. He wanted to be heard. He wanted to be in the spotlight. He thought the grass was greener on the other side. He's made a lot of mistakes, you guys, so you can't think that all of a sudden, because he's had a tower moment in his life and he's ascending, that all of that is over. This is honestly just the beginning of his healing. You know, coming to realize the mistakes that you made is just the beginning of you learning to actually accept it and be accountable. You guys, think about your own journey. You didn't just grow and heal overnight. It's been an ongoing process. Yeah. Look, in the future position, Divine Masculine is going into hermit mode. So don't be so quick to jump into a situation or back into this connection with Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is checking in with you right now. He's checking in to see, are you still available? Are you still interested in him? Is there a chance for him to come back? Will you help him lick his wounds right now? But Divine Masculine, he's actually going within. He knows he needs to go within. Divine Masculine just needs a time out from everything and everyone right now. He's really, really trying to assess and evaluate what his Ten of Cups is. For many of you, like, yeah, they know that you are their destiny, your wish fulfillment, but they also know that they're not ready for that. Okay? Especially for the ones who just recently got out of a connection. They are not ready to just jump right into a connection with someone else. And honestly, you shouldn't want them to be with you right now. It does, you guys, it doesn't work like that. Look. How does divine masculine feel right now? How does he feel about you? How does he feel about Four of Swords? He needs to rest. He needs to retreat. He wants to recharge. He wants to get connected with spirit again. He's exhausted, you guys, believe it or not. For many of them, they've been carrying this facade for so long, and in these karmic situations and connections and dealing with the regret, the hurt, the pain of everything that they've done even to you, they need a time out. Okay? Karma is real. Look, divine masculine, yeah. Knight of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. Lots of conflict, inner conflict, conflict around divine masculine. Chaos, confusion. Struggling to finally reach destiny. Divine masculine is coming, but it's going to take him some time. With this Knight of Pentacles, he has to move slow. He has to be very strategic and methodical in his approach to come near you at this point, okay? Many of the divine masculines are still fighting their own demons with the Devil card here. There's voids, there's vices, there's codependency, Some of them, there's sex addiction. Some of them right now, they want to be free so that they can just go out and hang out and do whatever they want to do and just be non-committal. And honestly, that's fine. King of Wands. Yeah, they want to get their mojo back. Some of these divine masculines are thinking they just miss being free. Because even if they weren't committed to you, many of them, they were committed to something or someone else. Whether that was children, overbearing parents, or elderly parents who they had to help, a job that they hated, a karmic partner, an ex-spouse. They want to be free. They want to find out how strong they are again. And the only way they can do that is if, in fact, they are independent. They have just dropped major burdens. Okay? With the Ten of Wands here, something is over. But let's face it, you guys, a breakup is not easy for anyone. Detaching yourself from a situation is not easy for anyone. This divine masculine wants to get himself out of a situation and just regain his confidence, his stability. He needs to regain all of that. Divine feminine, you guys this is going to really, really test your patience. Because many of you thought that as soon as the blockage was removed in this connection, divine masculine was just going to show up at your doorstep. And no, that's not the case. Some of these divine masculines, they have to go and live life right now before they can make it back to you. They have to find their own independence. Yeah. These divine masculines are stressed out. Like I said, they're going through karma. They're dealing with regret. They're dealing with the shame, the hurt. Some of them, they've gotten their heart broken too. Don't think that they're not getting their karma for the stuff that they've done to you and other women as well, or man, I'm sorry. He could be a she could be a he. But karma, they're getting everything tenfold right now. Before they can receive the good karma, their best karma, which is you, divine feminine, they have to pay the cost for the things that they've done in the past. Let's see. Yeah. This rebirth has to take place. Death and rebirth. This divine masculine has to allow his ego and everything to die in order to transform. The cycles, the non-committal ways, dealing with the karmic situations, the, inability to be emotional. All of that stuff, it has to shift and change. And you guys, it's not going to shift and change with one phone call, one text, one night out. No. The most you can do right now for this divine masculine is let them know that, hey, you can be their friends and you should let them go on. This divine masculine, though, is very, very stressed out. He wants this connection by any means necessary. Yes. Look at this, you guys. The Emperor, the Lover's card. Here we have the Emperor, the Judgment card, okay? And then we have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups. I'm just pulling right now because there's a whole story here. And the Knight of Cups. I'm going to go through these. The Emperor card here. This is your divine masculine. Your divine masculine, though, wants to step up and actually be divine masculine. He no longer wants to act like just a karmic, because some of you, you have been wondering, is this divine masculine just a karmic soulmate? There have been a lot of karmic lessons for you to learn in this connection, but your divine masculine actually wants to come in and be able to take the lead. And that's why it's so important for some of you right now, divine feminine, you need to sit back. You need to relax. You need to truly be in your Empress energy. The Empress will not come off of her throne, not even for the Emperor. Okay? She does not have to. Okay? You guys need to sit back and relax and allow the divine masculine to come in and make all the moves. Because let's face it, why would you ever want to submit or be on a journey with someone who's incapable of leading? You have to give this masculine an opportunity to change, to transform, and actually become a leader in this connection. Okay? This is it's a soul connection. It is indeed. But you guys, you have to allow this masculine to get connected to the divine. The masculine has to surrender to spirit. The masculine has to heal. Okay? It has to take place. This ascension here with the Judgment card. The masculine has to not just choose you, he has to choose himself. The masculine has to decide now that he wants to heal so that he can actually be the best version of himself. He or she. Okay? Because, again, this union will not come together if the two of you have not healed and done your own work. Allow the divine masculine to receive these downloads from spirit. Their crown chakras and third eyes are being activated. They're seeing the signs, the synchronicities. They're receiving the downloads and the dreams. You have to allow that process to take place. Because the more they ascend, the more they will recognize you as total wish fulfillment. And that then will actually give them the courage to come to you with a true offer and an apology. You guys, you should not be willing to accept apologies without changed behavior. But let me say this, divine feminine, do not ever expect anything from the divine masculine that you are not giving yourself. Do not expect this divine masculine to come to you with all of this boldness and this respect, when as soon as they contact you, you forget everything that you've done on your journey. Spirit right now is here to test you to see, are you worthy of this offer? After going through all these cycles, are you worthy of an offer? Have you learned your lesson in self-worth? Have you come to realize that you do not have to chase this masculine? You have to ask yourself that, divine feminine. So you guys, I am just going now to see what is the energy that the divine masculine is in. And then we'll see what messages he has for you right now during this separation. Try to spy on him and see how he's thinking and feeling. And I think that should be it. I may pull from one more oracle deck, but we'll see. What is the energy that divine masculine is in? What? He He said, I didn't want our honeymoon phase to end. I judged you too harshly. Yeah. And like I said, these divine masculines, they are going through a lot of karma right now. Some of them, they chose other things or other people over you. Okay? That illusion is being removed. They're starting to see, yeah, look, all shadow. Okay? I don't deserve you. They don't even feel deserving of you because they're looking at everything that they have done in this connection, and they're looking at you as this very poised, graceful, divine feminine. And they're just like, wow, you were always amazing, but now you're even more amazing than you were before. How can they get to you now? And some of them, they're feeling so down on their luck. They're feeling really bad about things right now because they're going through a dark night of the soul. But let's face it, that is necessary in order to actually ascend and evolve. Look. Look at this card. Says, I contradict myself and give you mixed messages. I'm in a dark place right now. What I'm telling you guys, please listen to me. Do not fail this test. Anything that the divine masculine says to you right now, if I were you, I would not trust it. Divine masculine isn't in his or her right mind right now. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. Again, divine masculine is still trying to figure things out. Okay? It doesn't mean that they don't love you. It doesn't mean that they won't come back. But divine masculine is not ready right now. And if you try to force it, you will forfeit this entire connection. It's easier being with someone from my world. Yeah. They've been in the dark for so long. Everything else in their life was dark. They attract dark entities. Low vibrational energies. It says, I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you've moved on. Again, what did I say? Divine masculine feels like you have grown, matured, and ascended to a point now that you've completely left them behind. They feel like if they come to you and they tell you the truth about what's actually happening in their life, if they tell you the truth about why they left you, if they tell you the truth about some of the things that they've done during the time that you've been in separation, if they tell you that maybe their karmic person has cheated on them, they don't want to hear I told you so from you. Okay? They're going through a major ego death. Okay? This connection with you is bringing up other trauma that they have to face as well. It says here, life has been empty without you. I tried to distract myself by going out with my friends. So if you guys see them online right now and they're hanging out, or it seems like everything is fine, if you hear that, they're no longer with the karmic, but you see them traveling or having fun, or, even if you suspect they're dating someone else, you guys, it's a facade. They're doing what any person tries to do. The typical masculine energy, when they break up, what do? Instead of addressing their feelings and emotions, they go out. Okay? But you can be assured that in a few weeks, in a few months, they will be down on their knees, in fetal position like a child, crying. It says, I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. So no matter what you may see them doing, and here the last message, it says, being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. Do not go looking for information because you will find things that may be hurtful, okay? Because what they're doing right now is still not them being in their truth, okay? When they reach out to you guys, if they haven't reached out already, they are just trying to see how easy it will be for them to come back in. They're trying to figure out, can they avoid doing their healing and shadow work once again? Okay, they're trying to see, will you accept them being emotionally available? Will you accept them with the mask on? And if you jump right into this situation, it's going to be stripped from you again. And I promise you, the hurt, the pain, and the healing, it gets harder and harder with every separation, because you guys, you go harder and harder at healing yourself during every separation. If you think about the work that you've put in most recently, if this divine masculine comes in and you're hurt, you have too much to lose right now. So don't put yourself in this situation. Lessons here, okay? This is having that deep understanding. Look for the lesson in this situation. I just gave you the lesson. The lesson here is learning your self-worth and your value. The lesson is learning how to break patterns and cycles. The lesson is you understanding that you have to let go of control issues and be patient in this connection. Okay? The lesson is, if you want something different, you have to be willing to do something that you haven't done before. You cannot be afraid to stand up to this divine masculine. You cannot be afraid to reject them. You cannot be afraid to tell this divine masculine to kick rocks if he's not ready or she's not ready for what it is that you have been working for and preparing for. Marriage. Okay? There is absolutely the possibility of you guys having a commitment here. But some of you, you have to actually take into account the fact that some of these masculines are getting out of marriages. Okay? If they're coming out of marriage, you guys, that's a legal partnership. Earlier we saw the chaos and conflict card. If they're getting out of a marriage and they're separated or whatever the case may be right now, it's not going to be all that easy. Okay? It's not. Fertility. Okay? Fresh ideas, manifestation. Plant your seeds. You guys, if this person is coming in, instead of them using reverse psychology on you, you use reverse psychology on the masculine. Find out where the masculine's head is right now. Okay? You guys need to learn how to do the counterintuitive. Do the opposite of what you know they expect for you to do. If they know you're always going to answer the phone, don't answer the phone every time they call. If they know that if they tell you, hey, I'm going to book a trip and we should link up and you go and you have a great weekend together, and then after that you guys are not talking, this time you need to say, no thanks, I'm busy. Sorry, I won't be able to make it. You need to throw a curveball at this divine masculine to let them know that this is the time that they have to be willing to heal. As I said, healing. Oh my gosh. As I said the word heal, this card came out. This is taking a time out. You guys need to be gentle with yourself, and the masculine has to be gentle with himself or herself. Okay? There may be some regret in this situation, and that's fine. You both may feel like time has been wasted or lost here. That's fine. You have to start making healthier choices, though, in this connection. Here we have control. Release the need to control this situation. Nobody can determine how long it's going to take someone to heal. And you shouldn't even try to. Okay? Here I have the denial card. Repressed emotions, rejection, unable to see below the surface. And then underneath that we have the transformation card. It's a breakthrough, reinvention. It says that you're ready for the next level. Okay? You guys don't need to be in denial, though, about the fact that this divine masculine actually needs to be in solitude. He needs to have an opportunity to have introspection, to go deep within, to figure out what he's doing. Because if you don't allow that, he's going to come back in. He or she, the masculine energy, will come back in, and you guys will be settling for something that you don't truly want. Because the truth is, right now, you can have this masculine, but you will have an unawakened masculine. And the situation will fall apart before it can even come together. Spirit is not going to bring you someone that's unawakened. Not to stay. An unawakened masculine will just come in and keep teaching you karmic lessons. Okay? You need to release this connection right now. I didn't say destroy it. I didn't say it was over. You just need to release it. Okay, so let's see. You guys, I think that we probably can leave it there. Yeah, it's been 40 minutes. I don't think that there's any. I'm going to pull from one more oracle deck just to see what shifts or changes are coming. This is my Moonology oracle deck. And then I'm going to close out the reading. You guys, please, before you click off the video, please like, comment, subscribe. You guys, if this resonates with you, please leave comments to let me know what's going on. This is a safe place for us all to talk about our journeys, you know. It's a no judgment zone. It's a place where, you know, you can talk about your situation or the test or trials that you're facing. You guys, my channel is growing. It's still really small, so it's not hard for me to respond to comments, and I would love to interact with anyone who comes to my channel. I have a few cards to fall, guys. One second. I just see here, the first card I see is a new start is coming. And we did have the new life card here, so something new is coming. You guys, you know, don't give up faith or hope. You know, I do feel like for many of you, union is near. I think that by the winter, like this card said, by the winter, many of you, you know, hopefully will be in something committed with your divine counterpart, you know. It may not be marriage just yet, but at least, you know, you and this person can both be healed and working towards union, you know. For some of you, it's long distance. For some of you, you know, maybe there's legal situations to happen. Look, and just as I said to you guys, what does it say? Hold your vision. You guys, this isn't over for you. It's just, this is an ending that's actually your beginning. But you guys, there is a test here. Don't fail the test. Do not think hard about what happened during the last Mercury retrograde. Think hard about the last time you and the divine masculine, you connected before you separated. Also, I'm hearing too for you guys, be very, very cognizant of your emotional intelligence. If you feel like something is off with the divine masculine, just sit back and look good, okay? Don't allow your crown to tilt, and please don't ever let it fall. Just sit back and be like, oh, okay. If you feel like there's a third party, don't ask about it, don't say anything. Time, you guys, will reveal everything to you. When you show spirit that you are willing to release control, everything that you need to know will come to you. I promise you. Here, confidence is the key to your success, okay? You guys have to be very confident. If you see your divine masculine online, or, you know, if they're not calling you, they're not texting you, they're inconsistent, please, please, please. You know how people used to say it's like for children. Sit on your hands. Put your phone away. Stay committed to your soul's path. Keep working on your business. Keep working on eating healthy. Keep working on meditating, praying, manifesting. Act like this divine masculine has not even come back around you. Because when the divine masculine comes around you, right now, you will be triggered. But do not allow them to trigger you into doing the things that you did the last time they came back around. Okay? You have to make sure that you have learned the lessons. You've learned the lessons, but now Spirit wants you to prove it. Your hard work is paying off. Okay? Your hard work is paying off. Okay? I just saw 444 on the clock. Yeah. Says, what do you need to release? You guys, release the control issues. release these expectations. You cannot expect someone whom is in denial and quite frankly lying to themselves to tell you the truth. Okay? So stop expecting so much from these divine masculines because you guys know where they are right now. They are ascending. They're transforming. They don't know how to deal with this. They're, to be honest with you, they're not as strong. Okay? Divine feminine, you had a leg up. You have a leg up. You know how this process goes. The masculine does not. Okay? And quite frankly, if you interrupt their karma, if you accept them as they are right now, instead of being patient and releasing your need to control this situation and releasing the codependency and focusing on yourself so that they will focus on themselves, look, nothing will come of this situation. I'm telling you, this is glitter right now. It's not gold. This is glitter right now. It's not gold. Do not be fooled. Okay? So, you guys, I really hope that this message helped you. Like I said, this is just right now like a weekly message, but it is timeless. I will try to post several readings this week on just checking in with you guys so that you can be encouraged and you can be strong, because I really feel that for many of you, either you are in contact with your divine masculine or you will be receiving a text, a call, flowers or whatever from them very, very soon. And you need to be ready, okay? You guys, please, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you will see every time that I post a reading. You guys, I really want to grow my channel here so that all of us can come together and share stories and help one another along this journey. So this week, I think instead of doing the individual signs, I'm probably just going to focus on soulmate twin flame readings, and I will try to post a reading daily. So be sure to check back. But you guys, make sure that you go within yourself, find what is the most important to your soul and your heart right now, so that you never go without. Until next time, I love you so much and best wishes to you. Bye.